morning, everybody. Welcome to the 7 o'clock hour. We indeed are on the road. We are at Heitzman's Traditional Bakery, Shelbyville Road and Hirschborn Lane. If you've not been in here, well, I don't know where you've been, but if you haven't been, it's worth a trip in here. This is not a bakery. It's a deli. It's a restaurant, huge catering operation that you do. They do it all.
Yeah.
In just a moment, what do you think you need before you eat pumpkin pie? We'll talk about that in just a second. Let's go to Max 1. We will show it to you. And I know a lot of you probably guess it. We'll find out. Okay, here are temperatures in the metro area at the present time and around the area. You're looking at generally in the upper 30s and lower 40s temperature spread. There's quite a bit of fog, southern parts of the viewing area. You're looking at fog down there. The visibilities are way under a half mile, and it's going to be with us till we begin to get some sun up and burn the situation off. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at our Thanksgiving forecast, Thanksgiving week forecast. The key days, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Today, will be a decent day. We'll get some sun in here, and it's going to be a nice day. We'll get it up around, I'm saying around 60. I think we get enough sun. 60 is not out of the question at all. Now, Wednesday, travel day 54 here. Don't know of any major storms that we're going to be dealing with, certainly not around here. Thanksgiving locally, 44. It'll be chilly but dry. Chilly but dry on Friday, 42 degrees. Okay, you've got look at this pumpkin pie here. Ooh, that thing's still fresh. Yeah, that's just out of the oven.
It is.
How many of these pumpkin pies do you think that Heitzman's will sell between now and, let's say, Christmas? You got to guess? Anybody guess? No, you're wrong. I heard somebody say 200. Give them the answer.
600.
600 pumpkin. Okay, if you're going to eat pumpkin pie, you got to have
Whipped cream.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we're going to do whipped cream, put a little border on each one. Definitely
Look at
something
that.
in the center.
And notice this is not out of the can.
No, this is actually mixed by us for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the whipped cream really kind of sets it off.
It does.
And
Get a pumpkin pie, get that whipped cream.
a lot of corporate actually orders these for their clients. So we've got like 300 actually going to a financial group here locally. So again, this is a great
Wow.
present to give somebody and kind of a cheapie.
Look at a cheapie. I beg your
A
pardon.
cheapie.
I don't think
yeah,
so.
I think so.
But these
It's
are,
not too expensive.
these are not mass produced. They're made right here,
yes,
fresh.
yes, even the dough and
Okay,
everything.
What's pumpkin pie going to run me if I come in and want one?
20.
20 bucks. Oh,
And it's
Marguerite,
worth every penny.
we may have to cut this.
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Tell you what, Gabe, while we enjoy pumpkin pie, we're going to enjoy you bringing us up to date on the news for this Sunday morning on GMK.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Reed. Moving on, new information now on last night's large police presence in the South Side neighborhood. In the last couple of hours, we learned LMPD officers shot and killed a man after he allegedly robbed someone. LMPD says officers were called to the 100 block of East Southland Boulevard after a person was robbed at gunpoint just after 9:50 last night. There, police saw a man who looked like the suspect. The man ran, and the officers pulled out a gun, and the officers shot him. He died at the scene. The Deputy Chief Ryan Bates said he's thankful for his officers.
Calls for service like this remind us of the dangers officers face every day. I am extremely grateful that no officers or innocent bystanders were injured during this rapidly unfolding situation.
PD's policy body cam footage from the officers will be released within 10 business days. We will keep you updated as we learn more information. The Indiana State Police are now in charge of finding out what happened to 43-year-old Robert Allen Bragman after his body was found in a wooded area west of Salem, Indiana on Saturday. Police say Bragman was last seen November 16th. A search party coordinated by Salem's police and fire departments found his body yesterday. An autopsy on Bragman is scheduled. A Fern Creek firefighter is now recovering after being injured during a structure fire in the Highview neighborhood. Fern Creek Fire and EMS and Okolona Fire responded to a home off Apple Mill Drive just after 7:30 last night. According to Fern Creek Fire, a firefighter fell through a burnt-out floor while putting out that fire. That firefighter was taken to a local hospital for minor injuries. It took 25 firefighters less than 15 minutes to get that fire under control. The house has smoke and fire damage. No occupants of the home were injured, and as of this morning, we have not heard how that firefighter is doing. LMPD says 27-year-old Isaiah Washington is the man who was shot and killed inside of his home in the Russell neighborhood on Friday evening. And now police say they know who did it. We brought you this story on GMK yesterday morning. The shooting happened at a house off Cedar Street. Police say Washington died at the scene. LMPD believes the person who shot Washington is this woman, 25-year-old Maria Swan. She is charged with murder, domestic violence. She is currently in Louisville Metro Corrections, and she will be in court tomorrow. We are continuing our coverage of the deadly UPS plane crash. Earlier this week, the National Transportation Safety Board released its preliminary report into their investigation. That crash killed 14 people, and the NTSB report confirmed 23 others were injured. Video during the final stages of takeoff show the left engine and pylon departed from the plane, and the engine caught fire in the air. Investigators said the left engine pylon mount was cracked because of fatigue cracks in addition to areas of overstress failure. The report said the plane was not late or overdue on any maintenance. And businesses and families are still struggling after that crash. One family has been out of work since it happened. WHAS 11's Clarice Shaley spoke to the mother of that family, who's now reacting to the release of that NTSB report.
Anxiety.
Mary Ballinger in her van.
I mean, I can feel my body jumping. And it's like that even for my kids, you know, a constant reminder of
The same van
we almost died in here.
Ballinger drove to see her husband at work on Grade Lane on November 4th when she says the UPS cargo plane came toward them.
Now to get my 6-year-old in a van, it's a fight. He just, like this.
Every plane passing by is a reminder.
Seeing airplanes, hearing them, and then hearing them and not seeing them makes it even worse.
She and her granddaughter went to the hospital with injuries. A footprint left burned into the carpet of the van from that day. She says she and her family have been struggling to sleep and process the trauma. I asked her about the NTSB preliminary report released Thursday, which includes these images of Flight 2976's final stage of takeoff. One shows the plane's left engine and pylon separate from the wing. The report identifies fatigue cracks around the left engine pylon.
Seeing the pictures of what you all could have prevented before it even left the airport. It should have never even gotten up off the ground.
Ballinger says she's not happy with UPS's response to the victims and their families. I asked her if she reached out to UPS and the Community Resource Center to explain their situation, and she said she has not. A UPS media representative told me in part, quote, "From the moment we learned of the Flight 2976 accident, our first priority has been caring for the families and businesses impacted. The company has resources available for counseling and urgent needs."
We're grateful to still be alive.
All sent to Ballinger
That's bottom line.
as her and her family work toward recovery. Clarice Shaley, WHAS 11 on your side.
Some of the urgent needs UPS is helping include lodging, transportation, and other immediate financial needs with no repayment required and no reduction in future insurance-based recovery.